Hi, I'm Sarah Mack, and I'm going to be reviewing J. Cole's new album, For Your Eyes Only. First and foremost, I just want to say bless this man, bless J. Cole, Jermaine Cole, for making this album. This is exactly what we needed to hear. This is exactly what we needed to feel, to process. There's a lot to digest in this album. I'm only going to be talking about 4 songs, because like I said, I can do every song, but, these songs that I chose, I feel like they nail what J. Cole's trying to say. J. Cole talks about his, relationship and his newborn daughter, and it makes him think about how, as precious as she is and how beautiful she is, he's thinking about his life and how he might not even have a future with her because of the systems in place. The systems in place in our society are not, are not helpful for a young black man as he, and for the other, young black men out there. First and foremost, I also want to say that, this is a disclaimer. This is thoroughly my opinion. You guys have yours, so, feel what you want to feel, say what you want to think, it's your opinion. This is mine. Yes, with that being said, I'm going to go on. I'm going to be talking about some deep stuff here, so enjoy. We're going to do track number 8, Folding Clothes. Yes.
Listen, this is a meditation for me. A practice of being present. There's nowhere I need to be. Except right here with you. Except right here with you. Folding clothes, watching Netflix, catching up on our shows, eating breakfast.
So there, right there, it's just it's really cute how he just wants to fold clothes, watch Netflix, chill with his girl. Love is not all about, buying things for that person. It's not about, showing her off. Those are, if that's how you feel and that's how you show your affection, so be it, do you. But, there's nothing so cute and so nice than just spending a day at home. That's when you truly are comfortable and you just care about their time and their presence, just being there, And shout out to J. Cole for thinking about that and being that person for his girl. Like, yes, do that. Track number 7 is called Neighbors, and it's about to get real, so let's just get it. Let me go to my snippet. Yeah, here it is. Got you guys. Got you, people.
Some things you can't escape. Death, taxes, and a rate. This is society that make every nigga feel like a candidate for a Trayvon kind of fate. Even when your crib sit on a lake, even when your plaques hang on a wall, even when the president jam your tape.
So, some things you can't escape. Death, taxes, NRA. The NRA is the National Rifle Association. Is that society that make every feel like a candidate for a Trayvon kind of fate. So the backstory is, J. Cole, I'm not sure if he rented or bought out, but he basically has his house in this nice ass area. He uses this area or this house for studio time and just hang out with his, folks and, just jamming, and they are in and out of the house. So the neighbors get all suspicious, because they sometimes, smoke weed, just be outside posted, and, the neighbors, I guess they feel threatened, they call, the police, the popo, and so that's the backstory. Yes, it's black and a white man territory, cuts bust in with the arms of guns, no evidence of the harm we done. So, just a couple neighbors that assume we slang. So, people were quick to assume, and, just went back to their, stereotypical mentality, and they're like, oh, they must be selling drugs, they must be, doing something wrong. And it's just like, how, like, what is your mindset for you to think that, like, and then they get hella moted when they're not selling drugs and they're not doing anything suspect. Like, okay, yeah, they smoke weed. Okay, what? Like, it's just like we fall back on like the stereotypes that we know, or maybe we were raised in to learn that we just don't have room to be open-minded. And it's just like, did you have to do all of that? Like, was that all that necessary for you to feel safe? Yeah. So that's what that's about. I also want to talk about track number 9, She's Mine Part 2. That song right there, track 9, Lord, so much is going on, and it's just like, what? So yeah, I'm gonna play you some of my favorite parts. Oh my god, it's so crazy. Motherfucker, I am. Sorry, line stuck in my head. No, wait, what? Sorry. There you go. Alright, cool. Yes. Alright, let's do this. So track 9, She's Mine Part 2.
Clause no more to bring you Christmas cheer, cause what he represents is really greed and the need to purchase shit from corporations that make a killing because they feed on the wallets of the poor who be knocking on their door every Black Friday just to get some shit they can't afford, even with the discount. Write a check, the shit bounce, but as long as we got credit, it don't matter the amount. We just swiping shit here. We don't love, we just liking shit here. What's that smell? Where's your diapers? Shit here. Now you.
So he says, that first part got kind of cut off, but he said, but if I had a magic wand to make the evil disappear, that means that there would be no Santa Claus, no more to bring your Christmas cheer, because what he represents is really greed and the need to purchase from corporations that make a killing, because they feel it off the wallets of the poor. Consumerism. I am not gonna act like I don't like to shop. I'm not gonna act like I don't partake into Black Friday and their deals, but he's right. Like, we swipe, we use credit cards. I'm in debt. I can't even lie. And it's like, why do we do this? He says we don't love, we just like it here. Why do we buy the things we like? We don't even love them. And why do we love material goods? Where are they gonna take us? Where are they gonna take us? They ain't gonna take us to heaven. They're not gonna take us to, we think that these things are gonna put us into place, into the upper echelon, or like to the privilege. But at the end of the day, we're just the same person, but with some nice ass shoes. I love that so much. She's like, and we were just taking away of what Christmas really is. For me personally, it's about Jesus. For me, it's about family. For me, it's about being together with your loved ones. It's not necessarily about buying gifts. It's not necessarily thinking like, oh, who got the biggest, money, whatever, gift, whatever. Like, I mean, those things are nice, don't get me wrong, but is that what really your life is about? Those material things, those gifts, That's some real shit right there. That's some real right there. Whew. And the last song I want to talk about is track number 6, Change. Oh, Lord, this song too. So much to say. So much to say. I'm just gonna let J. Cole say it though.
Elaborate, my faith don't deviate, ideas don't have a date. But see, I'm growing and getting stronger with every breath, bringing me closer to heaven's doors with every step. As we speak, I'm in peace, no longer scared to die. Most niggas don't believe in God, and so they terrified. It's either that or they be fearing they gon' go to hell. Asking the Father for forgiveness, got them overwhelmed. As it be spiteful, like the white folks that control the jail. See, I believe that God is really never judging man.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this line again. most don't believe in God, and so they terrified. It's either that or they be fearing they go to hell, asking the Father for forgiveness. God, I'm overwhelmed. Please, God, I want to go to heaven, as if he's spiteful like them white folks that control the jail. Bye. Bye. I'm done. What? What? There's so much to decode right there. There's so much to dissect. But key terms or key takeaways there is one, God is not spiteful. God loves you for who you are. You know, he's willing to forgive you no matter what you have done and what you did. And side note, we as humans have no right to judge anyone, even the bad people that seem like, oh, y'all going to hell. Like, you don't know that. That's all God's doing. At the end of their life, at the end of your life, let Jesus do the judging, let God do the judging. So that's that. As if he's spiteful like them white folks that control the jail. Like I said, the system's in place. It's gotta change. It's gotta change, you know. But this song is called "Change" for a reason, and he talks about it. So let's go further into that before I continue on.
Make a nigga take his brother life. The bitterness and pain that got him beating on his wife. Like, I know you desperate for a change, let the pen glide. But the only real change come from inside. But the only real change come from inside. But the only real change come from the cemeteries on chains. I see men cry. But the only real change come from inside. But the only real change come from inside. But the only real change come from.
So, J. Cole is saying, you know, at the end of the day, we need to look within ourselves because the change comes from inside, you know. And I think he's talking about everyone. He's talking to the people that, you know, are in jail, the people that put them in jail. You know, he's talking about the young kids, the young adolescents that are growing up in the hood. He's talking about the young kids in the bougie neighborhoods. He's talking about the middle class folks. He's talking about every individual and every person. Like, the change come from inside, from within inside. If you're complaining about something, if you're, you know, want to see something change, you know, go back to the ages. Adage, be the change you want to see. You know, we live in this cycle if people don't change, and that's why he's saying the only real change comes from the inside. I'm gonna leave it at that. That was really hard for me to talk about, but I feel like it needed to be said, and I just want to say thank you, J. Cole, for giving me this album, for giving all of this. I mean, it's not just me, but, you know, J. Cole, thank you, God. Thank you, J. Cole, for putting out some real, all the time, not just this album, but all the albums that you put forth. There's always some message, there's always some deeper, you know, feeling, some deeper message, and I'm glad that you're a rapper. Thank you, J. Cole. Let me know what you think about this album. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Is there any songs that you like, that's your jam? I know there's a lot. There's 10 songs, but each song has its own thing. But yeah, let me know. This is Sarah Mac, and you've been watching a Sarah Mac Get It production. Get it. Have a good one. Have a safe night. Have a great day. Subscribe. Tell your friends.